Welcome back, everybody, to the XCAA. We got March Madness here going on tonight in the South region. It's going to be Syracuse against Ohio State. And me personally, as a Michigan fan, I hate Ohio State. So I want you to lose, OSU. Please, God, lose. And what better way to start their season off, the postseason, the college bracket season off, with the former national champions. You guys remember Apollo St. Patrick took it to the rest of the field, ended up winning the national title and, of course, the MVP for the tournament. It's a lot different of a team, though. It's very different of a team. We've got two custom prospects for Syracuse to watch out for. This being Artie St. Patrick, the brother of Apollo. You can see him there at the very bottom with that orange headband he scored a couple of moments ago. But the main guy here on this team is Carter Anders. You have to check the spelling. However, this guy, the point guard, is going to be a force to be reckoned with in this matchup against Ohio State. Here's Artie St. Patrick here for a wide open two-ball shot. Kind of a little bit like Jedray, dare I say it. He kind of looks like Jedray Sobchak. He's kind of got that game. As you see, Brownie Baker. Yeah, Brownie Baker. He is a custom prospect for Ohio State. We're going to talk a couple moments about Ohio State prospects here in just a second here. As you see Orlando Curtis, as he gets one off the backboard too. He is also a custom prospect. Here's Carter Anders for a three. You guys can see the score, right? 34-27. Anders for another two. 36-31. Lama Shane, custom prospect, Ohio State. Three ball, good. Take a look at the score here. 36-40. The Orange are up, hitting 55% compared to 62%. So I like to always mention when a team is down and they've got a higher shooting percentage from the field, like it's only a matter of time before they start making things closer, right? Well, here is Lama Shane for three. Gonna drill it, gonna tie the ball game up 42-42. Here's Andres with the nice little fake there. Wow. On Orlando Curtis. That's a really nice play by Lama Shane. But we get a steal here for Syracuse and already a three-point game. Syracuse is going to slam it through to go up by three now. 51-48. Here's a nice shot. Nice. Contact, too, as well. Good shot. Ohio State gets the offensive rebound, but they can't convert here for 2 points. 63-56, and here comes Artie St. Patrick. Nice pass behind the back for two more. Gonna go up by 11, guys, and take a look at this. Syracuse with some nice defense here, and they're gonna go the other way. Spot up two, gonna hit it. 74 points now for Q's. Let's jump ahead here. 76-68, down by 8 points. Lama Shane, wow. The smaller guy down low in the paint gets his own rebound and gets it up there for two. Nice block here for Ohio State. Down by 6 in the fourth quarter with 35 seconds to go. And there's Lama Shane again with 2 points off the backboard. Now you got to talk about fouling here, and they do. So they allow the foul there. Going to send Anders to the line. Only up by 4. These are big free throws for Syracuse. He hits the first. He'll hit the second. So that is a 6-point game. And with 30.9 seconds left to go here in the game, you got to find your three-ball shooter. They're going to look for Brownie Baker. Pass to Anthony, out to Lama Shane, but they didn't like it. They didn't like what they saw, so they call a timeout again. They had one to spare. They call one again to set this thing back up again. Here's Lama Shane. Brownie Baker for 2. Missed, but he gets the own rebound and gets it back in. He puts it back in. 4-point game now, 78-74. They're going to foul again. And now it's up to Syracuse to start hitting some shots one more time. So again, this one's going to fall through for Andres. And that one's going to fall through as well. So still a 6-point game. Anthony for 3. Going to drill it. But again, you're still down. But this time they've cut it down to 3 versus 4. Andres at the line. Going to hit it again. Okay, 4-point game. And he gets the green. So 5-point game, guys. If you hit a 3 here, you get it down to 2. So all those fouls and all those 3-point attempts will have been for good reason, but he's going to miss the shot. And that is going to be your final score, guys. So Syracuse takes care of business here against Ohio State. Yes. Yes. They lose in the first round. I'm kidding. All you Ohio State fans, it's okay. It's okay. Even in virtual world, this is the only time I can actually celebrate. As a Michigan fan, this is the only time I can actually celebrate when Ohio State loses, because it doesn't happen in real life. Yeah, there you go. Well, let's take a look at the box score here. You had Len Machine with 31 and then 22 points as well. Like, that's a really good output for Orlando Curtis. You had Andres with 26, Artie St. Patrick with 10. He's probably not going to be in the draft for next season for the XBA. So he's actually a sophomore, and he's going to be a little work in progress here. He's not as good as his bigger bro. So we'll see what happens with Artie St. Patrick next season. It'll be a name to watch out for. A name to watch out for in this matchup here, outside of the couple of custom prospects that can shoot the 3-ball for Stetson, would be USC's Jamal Turner. This guy is an absolute baller. As Keneal Mason would put him, he's a shooter. The guy's absolutely crazy good. I mean, watch these handles here. Look at that. Just that little extra momentary stall that he was able to get that extra open space. Like, the guy's insane. He can go drive it. He can shoot the 3. He can go ahead and get that hustle going on. He's got the vertical jump. Like, the guy's an absolute stud. He's an athlete. He should really be in the top 5 discussion for the XBA draft. And I know that you guys are going to be in a lot of that discussion and a lot of that decision making too for your teams. And I think he needs to be catching some of your guys' eyes for sure. But we do get a close game at the end of the first half. Stetson hitting 3 balls left and right, only going down by 5. So despite Jamal Turner's output here with 13 points, almost coming up with a little under half of the output for the Trojans, Stetson's hanging in there, guys. They're hanging in. So let's see if they can respond here and start getting some momentum turning their way. Here's a nice pass down low to Costa. It's a Greek last name. He's going to get the and one, and he's going to miss. But watch this. Watch this play here. Jamal Turner. He said, you know what? I'm just going to catch and shoot. Like, there was no thought in his mind to go in there and drive. Trying to pick up a foul down low on Turner. Not going to happen. The refs didn't buy that. And then look at Turner again. Blows right past 2 guys and just slams it home. It's 39-30, and Turner has been taking over the game. But let's not forget about this custom prospect here. Good win for USC, the big man. So he's also a good player too. Another guy is Cartanega. We haven't talked about him on these USC highlights as well, but he's also a very good player, one to watch out for as well. But look at Jamal Turner again. And everybody's up on their feet. The bench is just going crazy. Jamal Turner is taking over. He's taking over. And here's a block, and here's Turner again. So it's just like, dude, stop. Just please stop. Stop it right now. 64-48. Here comes Goodwin with the slam dunk as well. It's just not stopping. USC is absolutely wiping the floor with Stetson, and this game is done. This game's over. And thankfully for Stetson, they get out of there. You know, it could have been even more of a massacre than it was. 85-60 is your final score. Fortunately for the Customs, for Stetson, they could not pull off the upset in today's matchup. You know, USC was just too good. They were just way too good. Jamal Turner just was not, he just wasn't stoppable. He was unstoppable. All those slam dunks, the speed, the athleticism, they did not have what it took to stop him, dude. 33 points, 13 of 20, only missed 7 shots. One of those, he missed a free throw. He went 5 of 6. Goodwin with 13, Lawrence for 10, Urena with 8. It's a pretty good USC team. I'd be watching out for them in the round number 2, although in comparison to other teams in the South region, I don't know if I like USC to advance and make a big run, but they are going to be a good team, a sneaky pick if you like what you saw here against Stetson, right? Gardens, Childress, Goodman, those are your custom prospects here for Stetson. Didn't really shoot the 3-ball all that well, and that's what really cost them tonight. 1 of 6 for Gardens, 1 of 2, 1 of 2. They didn't find any openings, guys. They just did not set up plays correctly, I guess. I guess that's what happened to Stetson tonight. So unfortunately for them, couldn't pull off the upset. USC is going to advance. Let's go to the next game here. The third game on tap of 6. So we're halfway there, boys. Wisconsin against Nebraska. A couple custom prospects that we want to watch out for Nebraska would be Stefanski and Ethan Parker. A couple custom prospects we want to watch out for Wisconsin would be Riley O'Reilly. There he is right there under the basket. And then this guy, Victor Cassidy. He's a good player too, down low. And then look at this. Look at Riley O'Reilly. A big man that can shoot threes that way. Like, look at that. Like, you shouldn't be able to do that. With that lefty smooth stroke too. He looks pretty dang good too. Nice job by Wisconsin to play good defense here. And there's Riley. I should say O'Reilly. Riley O'Reilly. And then Victor Cassidy down low with the cut. Right to the basket. It's a 14-6 lead. And then O'Reilly with the great defense is going to lead to transition points for Wisconsin. Good passing. And then to Dylan Bott, a guy that came out of kind of nowhere for Wisconsin. That's his story. He came out of nowhere. He was a bench option role guy. And he, after an injury to one of their better players, he has come up huge for this Wisconsin team this season. And he's earned the right to be a starter. You can see him here with the hustle, the slam dunk. You got O'Reilly going down low, challenging, using that big body, athleticism up the wazoo. Look at O'Reilly again, man. 3 points. They designed plays specifically for him. Good defense here by O'Reilly. Like, this is all Wisconsin right now. It is a 15-point lead at the end of the first half. The Huskers are looking around like, what do we got to do, guys? What do we got to do? We're hitting 43% compared to their 58. We're getting out-rebound by 12. The assist markers, the steals, the blocks only by 1. It's crazy right now. So Wisconsin is playing really good defense down low. It's hard to get down low against O'Reilly and Victor Cassidy. And then when they can shoot threes like this and when they spotting up, I mean, how do you compete with that? So finally, we get a Wisconsin custom prospect highlight. That's Ethan Parker for 2. Nice pass by Stefanski to get 2 more for Nebraska. Bullard for 3. Ethan Parker played good defense right there, but it didn't matter. 3 more points for Wisconsin, 51-38. So it was a 15-point lead at the half, and at the near the end of the third, we're going to have a 11-point game. Start the fourth quarter. O'Reilly, I mean, he's pumped up. He is pumped up. It is final score of 18 points. That is the spread. Got a lot of blowouts here in the South region, guys. 68-50. And that Wisconsin defense, guys, just was too much for the custom prospects of Nebraska. Let's take a look. I feel like O'Reilly had more points than 17. Like, that's crazy to me. I thought he at least had 20. Either way, he played really, really well. And then Dylan Bott with 13, Victor Cassidy with 10. Between O'Reilly, Bott, and Cassidy, that's a really good three-headed monster for Wisconsin. Unfortunately for the Cornhuskers, they did not get good production out of their customs. Ethan Parker for 4, and then Stefanski had 0. You read it correctly. 0 points and 3 assists. So his XBA status may be that of XBA 2, maybe XBA 3. I hope that, you know, his combine workouts go a little bit better and teams kind of give him a bump a little bit, because that performance against that tough defense in Wisconsin was just not good. It was not good. All right, let's move on to Xavier in Texas. A pretty decent matchup. We got a couple customs to watch out for here. In fact, every team in March Madness this season has custom prospects, so when I say that sentence, please don't rip me, because that's just my segue. That's just my lead-in. There's 2 points for Fabian Berter, a custom for Texas. And then we got Newton, custom for Texas. Couple customs for Xavier would be Rennie Ryder. You can tell where Rennie Ryder's at because he's got that headband going on and the sleeve. And he's the big man who plays good defense, and he gets down low. As you see here, getting... I don't know how he did that. I don't know how he did that. There was a block that he ended up recovering and then getting 2 points off of. The guy's insane. He's just good. And he's the main reason why Xavier is in this tournament. Like, look at the moves he's got down low. Great player, good defender, even better down low player. And then the next guy, the shooting guard, DeMarcus Stewart. He's also a good player that you want to watch out for Xavier. Verter going to hit the 3. It is 29-22. Here's Newton for 2. Got it. Okay, so the customs for Texas starting to come through a little bit. It's a 7-point game. This one's not over. But 32%, they got to be a little bit better. They got to be a little bit better. You saw the custom comparison there. Rennie Ryder, Verber. Both players are playing pretty good here. They're on track for double digits for output, for point output. And then look at Rennie Ryder going down low with that pro hop. Verber coming down low too, but gets the ball stolen away. A nice pass to Stewart. Spots up, shoots a 2. This guy's like automatic. We're going to see how automatic he is. Look at that jump shot. And he even got hit after the release. He's holding his arm a little bit, but he got the 3. All right, here's the rebound after the missed shot. Here comes Xavier. 3 ball, good. The non-custom hits it to go up by 6. He's pumped. He likes it. He loves it. There's Stewart. Gets the ball stolen away by Verber. Good pass down low. And Texas for 2 ties it up. 51-51. Still tied, moving forward. And Stewart picks up the foul on Verber. And yeah, Stewart's on fire, guys. Look at spotting up again. Hitting 2 more. 58-56. Stewart in the corner. Newton got a hand in the face, but can't stop him. And then Rennie Ryder with the block, guys. And this game goes to Xavier. Can you believe that? I had a feeling Texas was going to get the W here, but Xavier stuns everybody and gets this W by 11. It wasn't close. It wasn't close. Sing, another custom prospect for the Longhorns that I did not mention, actually had 16 points, but we didn't get to see those 16 points as those did come in simulation. So I will not lie to you guys about that. Some of these games do go into simulation, to simcast to try to get through these things. Keep in mind, I do have over 50 games. It's 50 hours to record for this little mini series. So I think you guys will forgive me for opting into some simcast a little bit here and there. So just FYI. But as we go forward into like the Final Four, Elite Eight, games that really like have a huge impact, I'm not going to be doing simcast. I'm strictly going to just do gameplay. So whatever happens, happens. Let's talk about this game, guys. Georgia Tech and Michigan State. A lot of offense here going on already. Like, look at this shot by Cartanega. That's a custom prospect. Not a custom here, but Georgia Tech going to hit a 3. We'll talk about these guys as they show up. Stevens, the power forward for Michigan State. Custom, going to hit a 3. Zay McIntosh, custom. Nice move on the other custom for Michigan State, Dennis Pavard. Here's Cartanega for 2 more. Going to miss. McIntosh with the rebound. We also have a couple customs here for Michigan State, namely being Dennis Pavard. We talked about him. He's going to miss. That Zay McIntosh for 2. Stevens for 2. Mid-air jump shot. Good. Another one would be Will Botwinski. We haven't seen him yet. Here he is with the white sleeves, the white undershirt, point guard. He's going to be moving all over the court. He likes to drive. He likes to challenge. He likes to get physical down there. And you know what? He kind of reminds me a little bit of Apollo St. Patrick. I'm not going to lie. Like, is he going to have a historic tournament run? I don't know that. I don't know that for sure. But all I know is that he loves to drive. He's not like a perimeter style of point guard. He likes to get dirty. He likes to get down low in there. And when you're wearing those sleeves, you can take some contact, right? You can take some contact. You're not really putting your body out on the line. But we see Zay McIntosh getting 2 here for Georgia Tech. It is 25-23. Cartanega gonna hit a 2, make it 27. Here comes Georgia Tech. We haven't seen Reese Lowe yet. Where is he at? Well, Cartanega gonna get this, and then, oh, what a pass to Ray Lucas. Yeah, Ray Lucas. Not Kalen Lucas. I don't think he's related. But Ray Lucas, the non-custom, hits a 2. It is 33-26. Cartanega passes it off to Pavard, and Pavard picks up the foul. So Cartanega, he's got some basketball smarts, man. Like, he knows when he can't get that shot. He's an ultimate team player. He knows when he's not going to be able to get a good look, so he dishes it off. and his teammate gets the foul. So it's a really heads-up play and a heads-up player. That's why Michigan State is so good with Tom Izzo, right? Well, Pavard's going to hit it too. Michigan State, though, is on a torrent trail, man. They're killing it. They're killing it right now. Botwinski for 2, 53-39, end of the third quarter. Let's see what happens here. Botwinski for 2, miss, but Pavard with 1 second left to go gets the offensive rebound for 2. And guys, there is finally a Reese Lowe highlight, but that's it. That's it. 74-57 is your final score. Tom Izzo's boys are happy. So is all the Michigan State fans, guys. They beat up on Georgia Tech by a good margin, 17 points. And they will advance to round number 2 to take on USC. So they're going to have to take on the one-man show. And I say that with all due respect to the other 2 customs on USC, but it is pretty much the all one-man show, Jamal Turner. So the Spartans with 4 customs, they're going to have to take care of business against the one-headed monster in Jamal Turner. So we'll see how that goes. Yellow Jackets, 17 minutes, 15 points for Zay McIntosh, Morrison for 10, so only 2 double-digit getters. Reese Lowe, 5 points for 23 minutes and 6 rebounds. I would have liked to see a little more out of him, man. He just didn't get open enough. Only 2 of 3 for shots. Like, I don't know. As a custom prospect, you would think that you would perform a little bit better, but that might have been more due to the matchup. Just the matchup that he was going up against with that 4-headed monster in Michigan State. All right, let's talk about this game here. We got Creighton as the number 2 seed in the South against Northeastern. You would think that this game is going to be all Creighton. Well, if you guessed that, you might be wrong. Northeastern could upset number 2, right? Well, when Isaiah Nikos is hitting 2s like that, you got Apollo Steele, the big man down low. You know, things can get out of hand quickly. You can see him down there battling against the custom prospect Bobby Brandon. You can tell where Bobby's at is number 82 for the Northeastern Huskies. And then you got Apollo Steele like that, just getting the inbound pass, just beating his man off the baseline. And then you got a point guard with Bernard Colvin, who's a really good player. We'll watch out for him. And then Bobby Brandon, like, they're going to need Bobby Brandon to make miraculous, like, Herculean effort type of shots. And as you saw him make a 2 like that, and then he screws up here by turning the ball over. Apollo Steele just read it perfectly. That's why Creighton is Creighton and Northeastern is Northeastern. And no disrespect to Bobby Brandon, but, you know, when you got Bernard Colvin and an athlete like that just slamming it home, going up by 8 points, you're going to need 3-point shots like that. You're going to need to drive down low like that. You're going to need to challenge the bigger guy and somehow, some way come down with it with a good shot and a conversion. So it's going to be an uphill battle for Northeastern, and you can see it already happening. It's just starting to get a little out of control as Nikos hits 2s. Steele's just a beast down low, getting it off here to Nikos for the slam dunk, and he's fired up to go into the second half up by 12, 71%. Now that's got a lot to do with the fact that they're just getting a lot of transition points, a lot of wide open shots. It's easy for Creighton right now. Up by 17 points. Here's a 3-ball, a wide open one. Steele with the rebound. He out-rebounded everybody with 2 men on him, but they they're not big enough. They're not big enough to match up. And then you got Colvin spotting up, hitting a 2 here. 79-55. Brandon for 2. That could have been a 3 if he was back a little bit further, but that's gonna do it. That's the highlight reel, guys. That's it. That's it. Northeastern 57-point output tonight against 81 for Creighton. They're just good, man. Creighton is just good, and you got to see it in action now. I know Portugal and Keneal were singing their praises. We're singing Creighton's praises a lot in that scouting video and that March Madness Selection Sunday video. They're legit. Bernard Colvin, the point guard, 32 points, 12 of 19. Nikos for 14. Steele for 12. 6 of 6 for Steele. 7 of 8. So altogether, they missed 8 shots. Yeah, the top 3 guys missed 8 shots altogether. That's crazy. So Creighton is dangerous. We got to watch out for them in the South region. Of course, the other big bad would be Virginia Tech. So they're probably the only two teams that really could make it a game between each other. Bobby Brandon had 11 with 9 rebounds, so he performed pretty mightily, all things considered, especially against that tough Creighton team. And he was driving down low, challenging a pile of steel, just a bigger guy. So he's got some dog mentality in him. He's got that bulldog mentality. So Bobby Brandon, kudos to you, man. I hope that you do well in the XBA, but it just wasn't meant to be in this tournament this season. So guys, leave a like if you like this thing. That is the end of the South region. We will go into round number 2 after we cover round 1 for the East and round 1 for the West. Link to the Challenge Bracket Challenge Pick'em for the Midwest and the South are available now. Midwest was available last week, but the South is available now, guys. If you'd like to make your picks, make sure, I can't say this enough, because I can't count your picks if your entry does not include your YouTube name. It does not include your YouTube screen name. I can't find you. I can't contact you to let you know that you won. And that's it. So make sure that you are making your picks and putting your YouTube screen name as your username or as your entry name, because otherwise I can't count your picks because I don't know who you are, right? So I want to avoid having a winner that I can't contact, and then I'll have to go into second place, and then I might have to go into a tiebreaker and all that jazz. So just do your part. Easier said than done. Just do your part. Make sure that the entry name and the username is your YouTube screen name. It's literally the YouTube name, like mine is GG9. That's what it is. So guys, that's it. Midwest and South brackets are available for you guys to pick. Links are in the description and the pinned comment below. Make sure you guys check that out. And I will see you guys later on this weekend. Sunday will not have any XBA action. So Sunday, I'm actually going to be able to get you guys the Eastern region for round number 1. West region will probably most likely be on Wednesday of next week. So guys, I will see you in the next one. Leave a like if you like this thing. Let me know who you were most impressed by, what custom prospects you liked. Was there a custom prospect that his team lost, but you also liked for your team in the XBA draft? Let me know in the comment section below. I'll see you guys in the next one. As always, peace.